I don't know what to say. Stop. Hi, I'm Rebecca, That Organic Mom, and this is my youngest, Shauna.
Hi.
I have 6 children, ages 23, 19, 17, 16, 8, and 6. One of my biggest passions in life is to feed them healthy, nutritious foods and keep them healthy by avoiding sugars and other processed foods. I do enjoy learning about and teaching them about healthy living and using food as medicine. My dad was a really down-to-earth person, a very wise person, and he gave me a book a long time ago called Food is Your Best Medicine. It's really an old book, and he had a lot of his little notes in here, and I enjoy reading a lot about different things in this book over the years, and I've held on to it for quite a while. Back in 2003, 2004 maybe, I had a kidney stone, and as I was leaving my doctor's office after having a very painful surgery done, in which there was actually a couple of nurse errors where I had to go under anesthesia twice, I actually was told by my urologist that he would probably see me again soon, because people who got kidney stones usually got them repeatedly. And I vowed that day that I would never see him again. And that is when I started learning about how I could improve my health through the foods that I put into my body. And around that same time, I was kind of researching the idea of changing behavioral patterns in children by eating healthier, because my oldest son was struggling a little bit in school. And so I started to read other books, and I happened to come across Natalia Rose's book, The Raw Food Detox Diet, and I thought it was just so interesting. I was so fascinated by her book and the idea of eating raw until dinner that I read the book from cover to cover, and I implemented everything right away because I'm a super all or nothing person. So that is one of the other books that really had a huge impact in my life. A few years later, when I was pregnant with my second son, my 5th child, who was 12 pounds at birth, I did have him at home. We actually had been eating green smoothies for breakfast for pretty much my whole pregnancy, because we had read this book, Green for Life, and that actually had a huge impact on our health for a while, good and bad. And I'll go more into that later. And then another book that we read was Juicing for Life. My doctor in Lakeland, Florida at the time encouraged us to start juicing. So we did juice for a while. We did green smoothies for a while. We were raw vegans for a while. We are no longer raw vegans. I do try to eat just a whole food diet now. But healthy living and eating healthy really is a passion of ours, right? We actually enjoy learning about foods as a family, and I have a house full of label readers. All of my kids really like to read and know what's in their food, and when they have choices, even my 19-year-old daughter will choose to go shopping at Whole Foods and get her own healthy foods rather than eat out or eat junky food when she's out and in a hurry. Ironically, this book I thought was really good. It's another one that I will never forget. It's called Healthy at 100, and it's just a book about, it's actually written by John Robbins, about how you can at any age dramatically increase your lifespan and your health span. And part of the reason I'll never forget this book is because I feel that it was very ironic. I was reading this book on the day that my sister passed away from ovarian cancer. So this book, every time I look at it, I just feel that it's just so ironic that I was reading this book when my sister passed away. But anyways, we do enjoy studying, researching. We like to read healthy newsletters, and for several years I actually wrote and mailed out a healthy newsletter to my friends and family, whether they wanted it or not, and it was called Planting Seeds. We lived in Florida at the time, and I was just so excited about all of the nutrition information that I was putting into my head and all the knowledge I was gaining, and I just had such a passion and wanted to share it with my family so much, and I wanted everyone around me to be super healthy. And so I would spend a little bit of time every day after work putting together a newsletter, and then I would print it out and address it and mail it to all of my friends and family, and did that for several years. But anyways, I just wanted to introduce myself and say welcome to kind of our world, and we'll be sharing a lot more in the future about packing healthy lunches and making healthy breakfasts and just what we do, right?
Yes. And there's also, in some things, there's a thing as high fructose corn syrup and beetle juice and some other stuff I don't remember.
GMO.
And GMO.
GMOs. Oh. Yeah, so we talk about all this stuff. And how do you know if something has GMOs?
I read them.
You read the labels. Is there a picture on there that helps you know which one doesn't have GMO?
Nope.
No pictures?
Yeah, there is the GMO project.
What is the GMO project? What is the little
It's like a piece of
butterfly?
yeah.
Shauna's really afraid of butterflies.
Talk about stuff that's in food, like sugar and GMOs and all that kind of stuff, and how you can tell if it's healthy or not. So, in some stuff, there are stuff like high fructose corn syrup and sugar and a whole lot of other stuff like some bad stuff that I don't know of. But you should really try and eat healthy if you can, in case you might not want to get sick. So there's some other stuff in food like stuff from beavers, and sometimes there are even worse stuff. And I wanted to say that you might want to try and eat a little bit healthy if you can. Bye.
So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, because we're gonna have a lot more videos about eating healthy and some of our favorite recipes and some of our favorite ways to stay out of the doctor's office. Thanks for watching.